Manny Serola coming at you with a new food review. Today, I'm in Clapham Junction and I'm going to be showcasing a place called Jack's at the Junction right here on Lavender Hill. Stay tuned because at the end of this episode, I'm going to let you know whether to give this place a hit or a miss. Boom. Now, I've actually been to Jack's at the Junction before, full disclosure. I don't recall I used to frequent here very, very often, and the only reason why I actually stopped going was because when they introduced the Box Park Croydon and we had a breakfast club, I just became lazy and decided that, you know, I have a breakfast place on my doorstep. But I have to be honest, over the years, breakfast club I feel like it's actually gone downhill. Like the portion size has definitely decreased as well. So I thought I'll come back to a place that I used to love and see whether it still has that magic. So I've got the Yankee Dandy Doodle, which comes with 2 pancakes, 2 French toasts, sausage, bacon, and eggs. Obviously, this is an honest review, so I have to just mention that as I came into the store and came out filming, the owner did question why I was filming in here, and I had to explain the situation that this is what I do. I go around and I, do these food reviews, and I generally don't ask for permission because I like to be unbiased. And asking for permission kind of introduced, I feel, a level of being biased, I feel. So, I explained that to him. I said, is that going to be a problem? And he said, no, it's not going to be a problem. So I did have to get his permission, but I'm still going to be as unbiased as I can be. I have to be honest. I do feel like I'm going to enjoy what I have here because, I've been here before, even though it was many, many years ago, and it looks pretty much the same as how I remembered. So with all the all-day breakfast, you get a choice of either a free orange or apple juice or unlimited tea or coffee. I opted for tea, as you can see here, so I can keep calling the waiter and asking for more and more tea. So I've got the tea and I've got the milk. And over here I've got my sugars and everything else that I need. I have to say that the item was served, but I did have to ask for the maple syrup. That didn't come straight away. And actually, I asked for the maple syrup and the butter, and the lady just gave me the maple syrup. I had to ask again for the butter. So, just being honest, like, that's what's actually happened. Okay, it's not maple. Oh, it's golden syrup maple flavor. So not true maple syrup, but nonetheless. Pour that all over. Good healthy portion of butter. Spread out like so. To be honest, this doesn't look like butter to me. This looks like, maybe I'm wrong. It looks like margarine, but we'll find out. We will find out. So it looks a bit too yellow for me. Has that margarine look. Salt. Pepper. All right, let's start with the French toast. Nice and fluffy. Got a nice sweet, soft flavor there. You can definitely taste the egg, but it's not too eggy. And temperature-wise, it's warm. Maybe my taste buds are off, but that definitely tastes like margarine to me. I think that's margarine. Pancakes are dense, fluffy, sweet. I don't like runny eggs, and I forgot to tell them about that. These eggs are runny, which it should be expected. I mean, if you get a sunny side up, they should be runny, but I don't really like that. So I'm gonna just get rid of as much of that runny bit as possible. It's mainly gonna be the whites I eat. Yeah, they're good. Starting to get a bit cold though. Right, sausage. Sausage is it is on the small side, but it's got girth. It's quite hench. It's very juicy, and I don't know what sausage they're using, but it's got good seasoning going on inside it. I only wish that there was more sausage actually, but yeah, it's juicy, not overcooked. Perfect. Yeah, the bacon does taste a bit greasy. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the bacon. Now it might be because I've left this long because they served this tea well before my breakfast came, but it has gotten cold now. Let's see if it's warm when I get it changed. Could I get the tea changed? It's gotten cold.
More tea, another tea.
Another one. This one's gotten cold because I left it. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Yeah, so definitely it's because I left it for too long. So one tip with your tea is if you don't want it to get cold quickly, heat up the mug in a microwave and then make your tea. And then the tea will actually stay warm much, much longer. All right, I'm gonna try some of this bacon with the French toast and pancake and see if it makes any difference. No, it doesn't. The main problem is this is like a American style breakfast because you've got the pancakes and the French toast. They should have used streaky bacon, not back bacon. This is back bacon. Show you here. That's back bacon, and I think that's better for like an English breakfast. It's probably what they do serve all day because they do English breakfast as well, and that would go better because you have the baked beans, you'd have the hash brown, you'd have the mushrooms, all that good stuff. But I think for an American style breakfast, streaky bacon just works very well because of the crispiness and complemented with the maple syrup and the butter. Now, it's not real maple syrup and the butter, it's not real butter. I think they're using margarine and that's obviously not making the flavor profile that great. As you can imagine, pancakes can get quite drying in the mouth, and so you need some moisture. Golden syrup, maple syrup, that helps. But I feel like butter helps a lot, especially because it adds some flavor to there. The fact that they're using margarine is extremely disappointing. When I came last time, they definitely provided butter. This is not butter, and I can't put that on the pancakes. So I just have to resort to using golden syrup alone, which just isn't the same. So I'm just gonna put it bluntly. I think this place might have lost its magic. I would definitely come again, just to be sure if it has. Maybe I'll try something different on the menu. But I came in enjoying this dish when I first tucked in, to the point where now I'm just kind of like forcing myself to finish it. And I know it sounds silly, but sometimes the smallest things can make a massive difference. And I feel like the butter, it's kind of, well, the margarine that they've provided has kind of let it down. And the golden syrup, it's okay, but for the most part, I'm not enjoying it the way I used to enjoy it back in the day. I mean, the entire dish came to £14.25, which I don't think is, well, let's be honest, it's not cheap. You do get unlimited tea, but tea's, let's be real, tea is inexpensive, so it's not really doing much. So yeah, it is quite expensive here, and for that price point, I would expect a bit better. I had to ask a waiter twice to get the butter and once to get the golden syrup. I think those items should have been served right off the bat. Ultimately, I feel like I'll give it an average score of 3 because it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. On that basis, I would give it a miss. It pains me to say that, but yeah, I would give it a miss because I don't think there's anything phenomenal about it. The magic that it had, well, that inspired me to be coming here regularly on Sunday afternoons, it's kind of been lost. And as disappointed as I am with Breakfast Club, I'd rather go to Breakfast Club than here actually. But I will come again and try something different on the menu, and maybe I'll give you guys an update. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this review. If you like the video, you know what to do. Smash that like button, comment below, share the video, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel and support me by joining me on Patreon. So, till next time, peace.